What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Charm City Gamer here, back with another episode of MLB The Show 23 Negro League storylines. Let's check out Hilton Smith. He was one of the better Negro League pitchers of all time, but he's also apparently a good hitter, too. Let's check him out. The Forgotten Star. Pitch 1 inning, don't give up a run. Pitch 2 inning, don't give up 2 runs. Strike out 2 batters, pitch 2 innings. Okay, these will be going quick at this rate. 1 extra base hit. Pitch 1 inning. So it's mostly pitching. Okay, I can do that. The only one that might be tricky is get an extra base hit and 2 hits, but I can pull that off. Let's get started. Hilton Smith, let's go.
Hailing from Giddings, Texas, is one of the greatest pitchers you likely never heard of, Hilton Lee Smith. Hilton Smith was a great pitcher, primarily for the Kansas City Monarchs. And Hilton Smith pitched alongside the legendary Satchel Paige, and they were polar opposites. When Satchel walked in the room, the room lit up. You knew he was in the room, and if you didn't know, he was going to let you know that he was in the room. Hilton Smith was the exact opposite, very quiet, very workmanlike, unassuming, but just as lethal, possessing what many believe to be the greatest curveball this sport has ever seen. Hilton Smith was indeed the truth.
I don't have any kind of audio here. What the hell? Hold on. Having problems here. 1 second. There we go. Sorry about that, folks. I had technical difficulties or something. Here he is, Hilton Smith, number 24. KC Monarchs.
Here's the left fielder, Harvey.
Obviously, these are all fictional characters. They're not real Negro League players outside of Hilton. Curveball.
Here comes a pitch. Popped up. And a quick out, number 1. And now here is Marshall. There's the strike. No score, just getting started, top of the first. Hilton Smith didn't get the same kind of fame as his longtime teammate Satchel Paige, but he was just as good. Roy Campanella played against him, and he said you couldn't tell the difference between them when Smith came in to relieve Satchel on the mound. The 0-2 from Hilton. Gets a piece and stays alive. Smith wheels and deals.
Great story about how Hilton started his pro career. In 1931, he beat a former Negro League pitcher named Willie Owens, who recommended him to his semi-pro team, the Austin Black Senators. They signed him up, and a week later, he pitched Austin to a win over the Chicago American Giants. Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Got him looking. Smith looking sharp so far. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Reese. Fouled off. He was late. Righty delivers. And a foul ball. And the pitch.
Up and in on 0-2. Let's see if we can get a strikeout.
Ball 1.
Really good take, especially with 2
1
strikes.
Ball, 2 strikes.
Gets 1 sinker, fine. Wants the heater. All right.
Tapped softly on the ground. On to
He's
O'Neill.
out.
That ends the frame.
Pretty simple. Next. I didn't even get a chance to see what we got there. Probably got stubs and other things, but it doesn't matter. Alright, pitch you in, don't give up 2 runs. Easy enough.
Welcome back to Mulebach Field. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Murray. Hilton Smith only pitched in 1 game for the Monarchs in 1936, but in 37 he led them with 11 wins, including 9 at home in Kansas City. And he deals. Foul ball.
As great as Hilton was in 1937, he was even better in 38. He only lost twice and had easily the highest WAR of any player in the Negro American League. And he got the win while striking out 3 batters in the East-West All-Star game.
Smith wheels and deals. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And Smith hauls it in for the out.
Here's one example of how dominant Hilton Smith could be. In his 1937 no-hitter against the Chicago American Giants, Chicago only hit the ball out of the infield twice the whole game. That's overwhelming stuff.
And a bunt towards third. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly. Man at first. Hayes digs in now. And there's a foul ball. Smith kicks and delivers.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The 0-2 from Hilton. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Smith. And first offering is fouled off. Taylor off of first with 2 away. A little out front there as he swings through it. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that is that. And welcome back. Now the left fielder, Glass. The pitch. That's a strike. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. On the ground to third. On to O'Neill. Smith just 2 outs from locking up the win.
I didn't even realize they scored
That
more.
one blasted deep to right. Bradley going back on this one.
Nice catch,
And
Bradley.
the warning track makes the catch. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Lifted in the air, right center field.
Tag, but it's so deep out there. There's no way it's gonna get out of the yard.
Ball game. Hilton Smith slams the door.
If this is any other yard, it might have got out of here, but not here. I got icons, stubs, and experience. Greatest curveball ever seen. Let's take a look.
Buck O'Neil believed that Hilton Smith had the greatest curveball this sport has ever seen. The legendary Monty Irvin would go on to say that it was the greatest curveball that he had the displeasure of ever trying to hit. He threw the big 12-6 breaker, and he threw what he called a tight curveball, where he would drop down 3/4, and he threw it all with pinpoint control. As a matter of fact, Monty Irvin would go on to say that you could know where his curveball was coming from, and the break and bite on it was so sharp, you still couldn't hit it.
That big breaker.
The pitch.
The big curveball.
In for a strike, and away we go this afternoon. Hilton gets a whiff on the slurve. So up next, Taylor. On the ground. Oh, he gloves it, gathers and throws. Not in time. He's safe.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Next pitch is popped up. And Smith hauls it in for the out. 2 down.
That breaking stuff from Hilton Smith is just so tough to hit. Sammy Hughes was a star in the Negro Leagues, and he said he'd rather face Satchel than Smith because of how sharp Hilton's breaking stuff was.
Smith stands in now and watches strike 1. All right, Siggy, who had the best breaking stuff of anyone you had to face in your career?
I'd say Pedro Martinez's slider was pretty devastating.
Yeah, if a Negro League star wanted to face Satchel over this guy because of his curveball, that tells you how good the curve was. Damn.
Got him. Hilton Smith goes to the hammer curve for the K. Second inning set to go. Here's the left fielder, Glass. The right-hander back to work. There's a strike. That one to first. He handles it himself. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Bates now in the box.
0-1.
Comes up empty with a swing there. Swings through that.
No ball.
You asked
2
me
strikes.
about pitchers with great breaking stuff. Who stands out to you as having the best breaking pitches over the last few decades?
Chris, when Doc Gooden came up, you think about that fastball, the four-seamer with the carry, but the curveball coming out of the same slot. That curveball from Doc Gooden was absolutely nasty. The 0-2 from Hilton. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
And he handles it himself for the out. McDonald
Ball,
up to
that's
bat
inside.
next. Lays off for a ball. And he hits a ground ball right side. He'll do it himself.
Got him.
And that is that.
All right, two-way player next.
Hilton Smith was one of many great two-way stars in the Negro Leagues. And over recent times, we've become enamored by the nature of two-way stars, primarily because of the great success of Shohei Ohtani. Well, the Negro Leagues were filled with great two-way stars, and Hilton Smith was just one of many. And what made Hilton so special was when he wasn't pitching, he played the outfield and had a lifetime batting average over 300.
Pretty good for a two-way Negro League star. Lifetime batting average over 300. That's damn good. All right, got 2 base hits, no problem. If I can get hit, if I can pitch with this guy, I can get hits for him.
Monarchs ace Hilton Smith digging in now. Maybe the best season of Hilton Smith's career was 1941. He went 10-0 for Kansas City, a 1.53 ERA, and on top of that, he batted .353 and he slugged .500.
Damn, that's very impressive.
This one in the air center field. That one gets down for a hit.
Already got the hitter.
So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
I don't know, it's a lot easier in this mode to get hits.
In the air, left side. Cole brings it in, and there's one away.
You know, 1941 is a notable baseball year because it's the year Joe DiMaggio had his 56-game hitting streak. Ted Williams hit .406 and won the Triple Crown, but you can make a real argument that Hilton Smith had a better all-around season than either of them.
That's a good point.
Line to left. Cole calls it in.
Hitting it hard, it's not dropping anywhere. I went laughed at that right here.
Raymond back to work.
Clearly all in on the fastball right there, but it was a changeup. Bottom just fell out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment.
Hard hit left side. Whips it across. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Time you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Cole pulls that one down, and there's 2 down.
You know, 1941 is a notable baseball year because it's the year Joe DiMaggio had his 56-game hitting streak. Ted Williams hit .406 and won the Triple Crown, but you can make a real argument that Hilton Smith had a better all-around season than either of them.
This one popped up. Klein takes it in for the out, and there's 1 down. On the ground, out to short. Tosses across the first, and that is that.
Looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
And that one fouled off. Liner, base hit.
All right, there's second hit. Took a few tries, but I got it. Do matter what. All right, got a new bet. 250, 250. I dig it.
Here's the two-way threat, Hilton Smith. Hilton Smith faced down some of the best in baseball and succeeded. He was really excellent in barnstorming games and impressed a lot of major leaguers, including Bob Feller. And first offering is fouled off.
One of Hilton's great barnstorming performances came when the Monarchs played the Dizzy Dean All-Stars at Wrigley Field in Chicago in 1942. Hilton and Satchel Paige pitched for Kansas City, and they beat the major leaguers 3-1. Hilton gave up 1 hit in 3 innings, struck out 3 batters, and got the win.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. McDonald makes the
Yeah,
grab.
right at him.
2 away.
As usual.
And he swings
Oh,
and
one's the
misses
count.
at the initial offering. And a pitch. Swing and a bouncer. Hayes handles. To first.
He's out.
2 out. Right. Back to work. Whip to short. Snagged on a bounce. The throw.
Out.
And that is a big first out.
At least do something. Knock somebody home. Do something. Get me extra innings. Do something, huh?
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And he's down 0-2
Here's the
as
pop
he
of the mitt
swings
there.
through it.
We're just like, don't.
This one popped up. Makes the catch.
Stay.
Number 2. He is safe.
All right. Try this again, shall we?
That one the other way. Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Go,
now
go.
he turns and heads for second.
Why couldn't it be
Here's
a
the
wild throw?
tag, and he's out.
Why couldn't you make a wild throw to second base? Why did it have to be on the money? Why'd you have to make it on target? Damn.
Smith lifts a deep fly ball to left. Hits the fence. The run comes in to score from second, and
He's
now
in
just
there.
a 2-run deficit. He's in there.
Attaboy, Hilton. All right, 250, 250. I honestly thought that was going to be out of here, but I'll take the double.
His first game in Kansas City, his first full season with the Monarchs in 1937, what did Hilton Smith do? He only threw a perfect game. Yeah, he blanked the Chicago American Giants 4-0. Hilton Smith had that great breaking ball and then a dominating fastball to go on top of it. You've got to sit on his fastball, and then you had virtually no chance of hitting his curveball. That went along with a repertoire of other great pitches, but the curveball was the pitch that really made Hilton Smith unhittable.
All right, see what we got to do here. Pitch 3 innings, don't give a hit, don't walk, don't hit, don't give a home run. All right, perfect debut. Simple. Perfect stuff.
Welcome back. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the shortstop, Murray.
3 innings, a perfect ball.
Hilton's perfect game really set the tone for his 1937 season. He led the Negro American League with 11 wins, 3 shutouts, and 99 strikeouts, all while hitting over 300. The wind of the pitch. Fly ball to right. Bradley moving in on this one. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. And first offering is fouled off.
Hilton actually led the league in strikeouts for 4 of his first 5 seasons with Kansas City, and his perfect game was actually historic in another way, Boog, since it was the first no-hitter thrown in an official Negro American League game.
Gets under it and pops it up. Perry settles under this one. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back here at Comiskey Park, ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now the right fielder, Smith. That one's in there. And that is strike 1. The punch out there, 1 up, 1 down. So digging in, Glass. 0-1. Hilton's perfecto actually came in the longest drought of perfect games in Major League history. Charlie Robertson threw one in April of 1922, and then it took more than 30 years to see another. Smith wheels and deals. Strike 2.
No balls.
All right,
2
trivia
strikes.
time, Singy. Do you know who snapped the perfect game drought after 34 years?
Of course, Boog. It was Don Larson in the 1956 World Series.
That's right. The 0-2 from Hilton. Good eye right there. Smith comes to the plate. Right through there, got him. Smith still locked in with 2 gone now. And now the first baseman, Bates. That one misses in the dirt. Kicks and fires. And a count 1-2. Here's a 1-2. The wide to kick the pitch. Bates
Did he go?
started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, no swing. That's to third.
Easy stuff. 1 more inning.
On to O'Neill.
Got him.
And that is that. Welcome back to Comiskey Park. Here's the catcher, Hughes. And strike 1 to the catcher. Strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Just 2 more to get here. McDonald now at the plate. That one's in there, 0-1. Swung on, and it's a base hit. And that puts an end. Just 2 more to get here. McDonald stands in now and watches strike 1. 0-2 as he waves at that one. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2 from Hilton. That's hard hit on the line. And there's 2 away.
Worried that was hit so hard it would drop. It's not.
In there, and it's 0-1. Swung on, and it's a base hit. And that puts an end to the perfect game here in the 9th.
Alright, let's get this Eli Mason guy and finally end this moment, shall we? He's the one that robbed us last time.
And that one fouled off.
No more strike. Go to trusty curveball. Popped up, this'll do it.
Pop off in foul ground. It's over. Hilton Smith tosses a perfect game. What a performance.
I wasn't going to rely on the third baseman to catch that. If it was going to be finished, I'd be catching it, damn it. Alright, consistent winner. 250, 250, and a pack. Excellent.
Hilton Smith did something that I don't think we will ever see done in the game of baseball again. Hilton Smith won 20 games or more, 12 consecutive years. He goes 6-1 in exhibition games against Major League All-Stars. He was likely the best pitcher in all of baseball at that time, who by the time that Jackie Robinson breaks Major League Baseball's color barrier, he realized that he was too old. The majors came calling, but he knew by that time he was too old to cross over that threshold and go into Major League Baseball.
It's a shame. I would have loved to hear stories about that guy in the big. All right, what's the goal this time? Pitching in, don't give up a run. Easy enough. Wait, did they hit bases loaded, nobody out? Oh boy. This will be tricky, but I can pull it off.
Back to the top of the order now. Now the left fielder, Harvey. The pitch. And there's the strike.
0-1's the
Smith
count.
thrived in high-pressure situations like this. He shined in several East-West All-Star games, and he dominated the home state Grays over 5 shutout innings in Game 2 of the 1942 Negro League World Series. Smith kicks and delivers. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Now a double play could get the Monarchs out of it. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
Why didn't you throw to the plate? Dummies. Throw to the dang plate, fools. Can't just be, can't just be throwing to second. You gotta throw to the dang plate.
Fielder, Harvey. The pitch. On the ground, a second, might be 2. They get the force.
Out.
Now a double play could get the Monarchs out of it. They get the double play, but the tying run.
You gotta throw to the plate on that kind of ground. You can't just let the runner score. You gotta go home. She's like, I'm the only one with brains out here.
So up next, Harvey. And the pitch. There's the strike. Hilton Smith thrived in high-pressure situations like this. He shined in several East-West All-Star games, and he dominated the home state Grays over 5 shutout innings in Game 2 of the 1942 Negro League World Series. And the batter now, Marshall. That one's in there, and it's 0-1.
Hilton had so many great moments in the spotlight. He tossed a complete game win in Game 5 of the 1946 Negro League World Series against the Newark Eagles, who had Larry Doby and Monty Irvin. Hilton also got a hit and scored a run for good measure.
Smith wheels and deals.
Ball down.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the
2
outfield.
strikes.
Smith comes to the plate. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Smith kicks and delivers. Smash to the left side. Dive, and he's got it. They take the force out. Hilton needs just one more out to escape danger. Hilton Smith tight ropes out of the bases loaded jam.
Don't tell me how he got it, but he did. Thank you, shortstop, for making that dive and stop. Man, oh man, what a play. Okay, got the uniform, 250, 250, and the uniform. Satchel Shadow. Next.
Hilton Smith earned a reputation as being Satchel's shadow, the legendary Satchel Paige. He would oftentimes come in and relieve Satchel. Well, Satchel was the draw. So Satchel's going to pitch 2 or 3 innings. And who came in and pitched the last 6 or 7? Hilton Smith. And all the old timers in the Negro Leagues say, if you're going to get anything, you better get it off of Satchel because you weren't going to touch Hilton Smith.
Even if Satchel was the box office main attraction. And he deals on the corner for a strike.
Yeah, there were a lot of major leaguers who found out just how good Hilton Smith was too. In 1937, he threw a shutout against a team with Bob Feller, Vince DiMaggio, and Johnny Mize as part of a barnstorming series. And in all 3 games he pitched, the white players didn't score a single run off him.
The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So up next, Cole.
Ball,
Pitch
that's
downstairs. Ball 1.
Hilton was so good in interracial games over the years that Mize and Stan Musial both said he had as good a curveball as they'd ever seen. High praise coming from 2 Hall of Fame players.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And it's even up. And a swing and a
1
miss
ball,
there.
2 strikes.
After Hilton was done playing, he followed in his father's footsteps and became a school teacher in Kansas City. Kind of full circle because the first organized team he played on back in Texas was with his dad.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Down the third baseman, Gordon. And it's fouled away. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard.
Gosh,
No
a little
ball,
late
2
on that
strikes.
breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here. After his teaching days, Smith was a foreman in a steel mill for a while before he became a scout for the Chicago Cubs. Another full circle moment there since his old teammate and manager Buck O'Neil had been scouting for him since 1955.
Smith wheels and deals. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 0-2 from Hilton stays alive. Smith kicks and delivers.
Nope.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
There you
Check
go.
swing. Now we'll look down to first. No, he held up. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. The high heat too much on that one.
Came in second and third, struck out 3 in a row. You gotta look.
New inning getting started. And now Parker, the right-hander, back to work. He swings and fouls one off. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swings through that one.
0-2 is the count.
On the ground right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Still able to come through.
Yeah, as long
behind
as
in
it's
the
only
count
on
right
first
there.
base and not
Not
third
much
base,
to this
there's
one
nobody
other than
else.
just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Puts the squeeze on that one, and there's one down. Here's the second baseman, Klein. That
Ball
one
one.
off the mark, and that's ball one. Swing, and he popped it up. Perry under this one. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Hilton still looking very sharp for KC. Everett swings through it for
0-1.
strike one. Parker off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
One more inning.
All set for the start of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Adams. Here comes a pitch. And that's in for a strike. That one hit to right. Bradley squeezes it, and there's one away. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a pop-up. 2 down.
One more.
So the lineup flips over, and now the right fielder, Terry.
3 innings, and he's only
Hey
hit that
there
one
for
single. That's
strike
pretty damn
one.
impressive.
0-1.
That's pure safe.
Fixed offering is in for a
That's
strike.
terrible.
Kicks and deals. And now
1 ball,
1 and
2
2.
strikes.
With this curveball.
On the ground right side.
Told you.
Ball game.
He's
Hilton
out.
Smith with a great relief outing to seal it for KC.
1,500. Introducing Jackie.
It is Hilton Smith who is credited with having introduced or recommended Jackie Roosevelt Robinson to Kansas City Monarchs owner James Leslie Wilkinson. Hilton had seen Jackie playing against a white military baseball team that had major league players on it in 1942. He quickly recommended Jackie to Monarchs owner James Leslie Wilkinson. When Jackie gets discharged from the military in 1944, he writes to Monarchs owner J.O. Wilkinson, and Wilkie gives him a tryout. He makes the team, and he joins the Kansas City Monarchs in 1945. Many credit Hilton Smith for introducing us to the man that would break Major League Baseball's 6-decade-long self-imposed color barrier.
Another one down, 100% complete. Okay, he's got good pitching. How's he do for the hitting? Not great for power, but he's got pretty good, decent contact. All right. What? Let's see what we got in terms of rewards. We got a whole lot more subs, though. 14,120. I'll take that. Because I do believe we got a boost from Diamond Dynasty. Hello, Great Egg Hunt. Hello. Program to earn player items and cut golden egg icon. Let's see what we got here. What do we have? What do we have today? Ooh, the tough now stuff. Yeah, we'll do that in a minute. Yep, we did actually go up another level. Yay me! 2,000 subs. Woo woo, yeah. Gotta dig it. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Anyways, let's see. What is this program? Okay. Great Egg Hunt 208. Nig. April tops now. Yay me! I can do it for an achieve. Woo woo woo. Yeah. Flashbacks. Flashbacks. Flashback from last year. I dig that. Okay, definitely gonna get probably Syndergaard first. Okay, we got Corey Jolks, Kyle Lewis, Stephen Kwan. Still has no power, but decent contact. Mitch Garver, Kodai Senga, TJ Crone, Adam Duvall with the stupid walk-off because of freaking Ryan McKenna. And then lastly, Jeffrey Springs. Alright. Just need to complete one moment. And I know just how to do that. 1 moment. Alright, anyways, we'll do that in the next video so we can grab that achievement. So, till next time, you guys know what to do. Follow me on Twitter at SpiderQueenAJ and Reborn Role Model for all your video updates on the channel. And if you guys enjoy our content, please like and subscribe to us on YouTube at Charm City Gamer for all your video needs. Till next time, peace out, y'all.